Crossing are of two types. There are two types of crossing possible on a check leaf. One is called general crossing, and the other is called the special crossing. General crossing on the one, and the second is called special crossing. Now, general crossing means, crossing simply means, you see the check leaf where the crossing universally shall be in a particular place where top left extreme corner, that two diagonal parallel line you can draw. For example, this is the place where you have to cross. This is a place. Diagonal, two parallel lines drawn on left top extreme. Top left extreme, two diagonal parallel lines is drawn. The check leaf is a crossed check leaf. And now this parallel line you can draw in this manner, empty. Nothing is written there. If you want, it can keep empty. Or if you want, along with this two parallel lines, you can write account payee. That is optional. Account payee. If you want, you can write. If you want, you can write inside the diagonal lines account payee. Or you can draw the diagonal line and write and co. A business form, and co, or account payee, or plain. All these are crossing method. This crossing is what is known as general crossing. And the general crossing is for what purpose? Safety, security, etc. Because a crossed check leaf cannot be encashed directly from the cash counter. It cannot be directly encashed from the cash counter. A crossed check cannot be encashed directly from the cash counter. Then what? The payee should have a bank account. The payee should have a bank account anywhere, in any one of the bank. It need not be on the drawee bank. Drawee bank thanne venomonnilla. If you have a bank account in any one of the bank, credit that amount in your account. Credit in your account, and after crediting you can withdraw from your account. From your account only you can withdraw money after crediting the amount in your account maintained in any one of the bank. Then the crossing is what is known as a general crossing. With regard to general crossing, what is the speciality? Anywhere you may have, any bank you may have an account, so that through that account you can withdraw the cash. What is the benefit of that? Surety, certainty, as well as security is ensured. And even if the check leaf is lost from you, even if such a crossed check leaf is lost from you, you need not worry. Because nobody else can encash other than the payee and through his account. Through the payee's account only the amount can be withdrawn, and so that even if it is lost, you need not worry. Unlike the bearer check, you need not worry. If it is lost, you need not worry. Nobody else can withdraw money because it is possible only through the account maintained by the individual. Withdrawal is possible. And so, for safety, security and surety of payment, the check leaf is crossed, a general crossing, so that it can be encashed through the account maintained by the payee in any one of the bank. Whereas a second one, special crossing means compulsorily within this two double parallel line അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ക്രോസ്ഡ് ലൈൻ, you should mention the name of the bank through which it can be encashed. Suppose you write here SBI, mention here. You can mention the name of the bank through which the account can be encashed. എങ്കിൽ the payee should have an account in the same bank. Then only he can withdraw this check leaf, encash the check leaf only if he is having an account in the specific bank, SBI. In other banks, if you have account, it is not possible to withdraw money from other banks. If you do not have an account in SBI, you have to start. You have to open an account in SBI and then withdraw. Otherwise, it is not possible. That is why it is known as what? Special crossing. Individual may not issue such a special crossing check leaf. Usually, big commercial centers and also institution, when they issue check leaf, they may issue special crossing check leaf. Ordinary individuals may not issue such a special crossing. So these are the elementary principles we have to remember with respect to the substitute form of money, namely check leaf. Number 2, another is also so common, that is bank draft. Bank draft, another instrument as a substitute form of money. Another instrument as a substitute form of money is draft. In appearance, it will look like as the same as a check leaf. In appearance, it may look like a bank check leaf, a bank draft also. Then what is a bank draft? It is, it is a medium for money transfer from one place to another, from one person to another person, from one institution to another institution. It is possible to transfer money by means of a bank draft, even if you do not have a bank account. Check leaf facility is possible only if you possess a bank account. Only if you possess a bank account, you have the facility of check leaf, and then only you can use check leaf as a medium of exchange. As a substitute form of money, as a medium of exchange, if you want to use check leaf, you should have basically you should have a bank account. Then only it is possible. But even without a bank account, money transfer from one place to another, from one institution to another, possible through bank draft. Practically nowadays in small transactions, the bank draft is not common, because every transaction now you are doing through online. Online transaction, money transaction app is there, and so you can very easily transfer money from one account to the other, or from one man to the other, through online transaction, digital transaction. Before that, every transaction was by means of a bank draft done, especially for the remittance of university examination fee. Draft was used by we people, or for purchasing application form for UPSC examination, we were sending money, this bank draft. That was a practical method. And here what happens is that, suppose I want to purchase an application form from UPSC examination purpose, a application form I have to purchase from UPSC, 100 rupee, that is the remittance amount to the UPSC, 100 rupees. Suppose I want to send to UPSC in order to buy one application form for UPSC examination. I have no bank account, check leaf, and nothing is there. I am a student. So when I want to purchase such an application worth 100 rupee, I will take 100 rupees to a commercial bank. 100 rupee to a commercial bank plus a commission as specified by the commercial bank. ഒരു commission കൊടുക്കണം അവർക്ക്. I need not have an account. And I will get a draft, bank draft addressed to UPSC payable at New Delhi. A bank draft I am purchasing. Actually, I am purchasing a bank draft worth 100 rupee on payment of a commission to the bank. They will issue a bank draft addressed to the UPSC payable at New Delhi. Purchase that. Purchasing that bank draft, I must write on the reverse side, plain side and bank draft reverse, I may write my address and the purpose application form. Such and such application form I am writing on the reverse side with my address. Send by post to UPSC. On receipt, UPSC will send me the application form in my address. Transaction is over. The purpose is what? Money transfer. It is a money transfer instrument, transferring money from one place to another place, from one person to another person, from one institution to another institution. Money transfer without bank account. Without the possession of bank account, money transfer from one place to the other place. That is bank draft, the easiest method we were adopting in the early days. Number 3, money at call and short notice. Money at call and short notice. Money at call and short notice. Another instrument practically in the Indian money market, money at call and short notice. That is the shortest duration loan given by one commercial bank to other commercial bank or to other customer, trader, business persons in the locality. Money at call. 1 to 14 days are maturity period, maximum 14 days, 2 weeks, that's all. 1 to 14 days, very short duration loan, unsecured, no security is necessary. Personal security. On personal security, very short duration loan ranging between 1 and 14 days given by commercial bank to another commercial bank or to another trader, another person, known as money at call and short notice. And if that loan is repaid in the very same day, first day itself, morning you are getting this money at call and short notice loan facility, evening suppose the businessman return that amount in the very same day, 1 day loan. If so, it is called a call loan. On the very same day, suppose it is returned, it is known as a call loan. And if it is not returned on the very same day, the loan can be extended up to 14 days. Extended up to 14 days, and the 14th day it should have returned. That is a promise given. It should have returned. And if it is not returned, you cannot do anything. So on personal security it is given without any other gold or other thing as a form of security. On personal security, only if you are a honest person and the bank knows you, such a loan facility will be available. Personal loan. Above the first day, if it is not returned, it can extend up to the maximum 14 days, and the 14th day the amount should have given. Then another condition is that if the lender bank requires any day between the first and the 14th day. First day it is not returned. Any day after the first day, the lender bank can recall the loan amount. Recall. suppose the lender bank is recalling the loan on the 5th day, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 8th day, or the 9th day, any day. If the amount is recalled, the loanee, the person should return. That is a condition. അത് റീകോൾ ചെയ്താൽ കൊടുത്തിരിക്കണം. And suppose it was recalled, the loan was recalled on 5th day. It is recalled on 5th day, then it is known as a short notice loan. 5th day morning, by telephone, it is informed that we want that loan amount back. Immediately pay today itself the loan amount. So, the man should repay. That is a condition. The man should repay. And in such cases, the loan is known as a short notice loan. It is known as a short notice loan. In the first day, if it is paid, it is called loan. And if it is recalled and paid, it is called a short notice. And if it is not recalled, up to maximum 14 days it can extend, and 14th day it is returned. Very small rate of interest alone will be imposed as per the agreement. Very small rate of interest alone is put on the money at call and short notice. Now this is another instrument, traditional and traditional instrument we have in practice even today. And thus a number of other instruments we have in the modern world, which we will take in the next day. That's all. Interval.